Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 2, Episode 4. It was a lot going on this episode, so I'm trying not to make this a long video, but let's get right to it. Alright, so we know Young Hollywood had to sit down with Pleasure P and Chaotic. And Pleasure P said he's still working on the group right now is still on shaky ground. They're trying to get this album together and fix it, but it's still not going where they need to be. So he just gonna keep doing what he got to do until it happens or whatever happens. But he had to sit down with Chaotic at Hollywood. Hollywood invite them down. They all talking. Chaotic asks Hollywood, "What's up with the girl Amari you was talking to and everything? Did you really hit that?" And Hollywood was laughing, but he confirmed it like we all knew that he did not smash. He said, "No, we didn't hit. We had a vibe." And that's it. But I know I messed up with her. Like it went totally out the field, out the left last season, and that's not the one I want to be. I'm trying to get a peaceful vibe. I want to make amends. So what he said he had his plaque ceremony of his like a single or his label for working for 10 years, and he getting the plaque awarded to him, and he want to invite Marva down there to apologize. And I said that's good of him because Hollywood in the season he trying to make it not too messy. It kind of clear up his image, so it won't be too backlash on him like he got last year, being evasive and misogynist or whatever he was doing, and being a creep. Basically, that's what he was doing. And this year he trying to do different. So he trying to make it show that he's different. He above. He a mature person. So the plaque ceremony happened, and Kayada, he wanted to talk to Marlon. He was like, "Listen, if I were you, Hollywood, I would have had a different position. We would be vibing in different ways." Like basically, say he would smash, and I was like, "Okay, all right, whatever." So they went to the event, and Marlon said she was shocked to get the invitation, but she said, "You know what? I'm gonna decide to come," because she said if I want Shay and JoJo to squash the beef, when I'm gonna speak about that later, I should do the same thing and squash my beef with Hollywood. It's a small country. You shouldn't be having too much beef going on with somebody. So she went there, and they had a one-on-one conversation, and she was kind of shocked, surprised, because she was like, everything was cool at first, and then all of a sudden everything was it was weird, and it got too crazy, and it just went overboard and so like, I just kind of feel like, wait, even though I went past a lot of stuff, I just feel the type of way. And he said, "You know what? I want to apologize to you about that because that was not my intention to do that." And went to a left. He said I was caught in my feelings and getting so many heat and backlash and stuff like that. So I just started lashing out, and it was wrong to lash out at you. And I said, "Oh, that's good of him." And she said, "Oh my God, what's this person right here in front of me? Like I don't know this person." And he said, "I just try to be a better person and mature, and just work on myself and work on my music and try to be a positive and love person." And I said, this is the type of Hollywood we should have had seen in first season. Damn, even when I hated him, like as much as we hate it now. But it's slowly but surely, if he keep doing what he doing and he not doing the mess, that we could deal with him. And Marva said, "You know what? I agree." And she accepted the apology, and she was really happy about that. And she was saying, "You know what? It's cool." Everything, but he did try to push us. Like he said, "No, I hope we get good again, and we could go to Chili studio again, and we could chill and vibe and all that stuff like that." And she said, "No, baby step. We work on that, but baby step right now. So we could for now, and it's work our way up to that point again that we could do that." And he said, "Cool." So that's that. That was the squash of Amara and Hollywood. Now hopefully Amara could squash the beef with Veronica Vega, and they can at least gain their friendship back or at least get better understanding. But I don't think Veronica is going to be too much with Amara this season, as we know of. So hopefully Veronica and Malika have to sit down and at least get an understanding, just like Amara had with Hollywood. All right, so the episode started off when we have Shay and Amara. Well, they was in the beach, and Amara said she needed this break because she said there's a lot going on with singing, music, and everything, photo shoots and stuff. So she had this break, and she just needed this relaxation. And her and Shay talked, and Amara was telling Shay that wait she told us that she met Shay in a music video in Atlanta, and since then they have been vibing and cool. And I guess Amara, Shay, and JoJo was good friends. And Shay and JoJo was good friends too. But Shay and JoJo had a crazy history because Shay said, and oh yeah, Shay asked Amara about the Barbie situation. I guess what we find out, and what she did explain last episode, is that Barbie got on her Instagram or something. It was trashing her music. Was trashing her music, saying she's whack and everything, all that stuff like that. And then that's hence why she blocked him. And I think after the block, he went to do this. I think a fake half-ass apology just to try to get back in good terms with Amara. Because at the end of the day, Amara soared. Her career took off, and she became the breakout star. And her and Bobby supposed to be the both breakout stars. And Bobby is becoming a popular person of last season as well. So we want to see Bobby win, but you can't win by smashing everybody else who's been around to the top because you getting it there. So hopefully Bobby and Mara in some kind of way could work it out. But if they don't, at least keep their distance. At least not have each other names, each other mouths too much that it will tarnish your reputation or tarnish your career because Bobby trying to get where Mara is at right now. And I guess that's the reason why he probably was doing all that lashing and trying to trash talk her. So he said, I can't deal with Bobby. He's messy. I blocked him. But that's there with that. And then she said about JoJo that Amara told Shay that she had to sit down with Jesse and JoJo, and JoJo got at it and they was throwing stuff, and then she got a bottle thrown at her, and Shay said, I would have handled that. There ain't no one bottle gonna be thrown at me. But Mara's not that type of fighter person. I mean, she could get bucked here and there, but she's not, you can tell she's not really a fighter or person who want to get to the fights all the time. She's a peaceful person and don't want to get involved in a lot of drama. So, I mean, she would handle herself if she can handle herself. But I don't think she get to the point where she want to rile out and get into a fight unless it take her there. Like last time with Veronica and her got at it and she ran across the table trying to fight Veronica because it was crazy. That's the breaker point to their friendship. But most scenes, Amara hasn't been fighting like that. She was saying words, but she wasn't fighting. And it's like that. And then Shay told us about, oh well, JoJo had been talking about your back and everything, and I don't know why you friends with her because she did that with me and a lot of stuff. So Amara said, listen, whatever JoJo said, I haven't heard. I would sit there and have a talk to her, and if she said that and I do that, whatever. So basically, she said I will not believe what people saying unless I hear from her mouth. Like I'm not gonna go by what other people say. I need to know for sure if that's exactly what's happening. And I said that's exactly what it is. Like I don't like when people say, "Oh, she said this and she talked about you." I said, "I like." Let me go to the source who y'all said that this person said, and let me find out from their mouth if they said that. And they did, then we can work from there. If they didn't, then I want to know why all these movements been started between. So Shay said that her and JoJo be cool. They be friends for a while, and then all of a sudden that JoJo just stopped responding to her, stopped responding to her texts and calls, and JoJo been complaining to Shay about things and questioning and all that stuff like that. And when they stopped, she said she don't know why she stopped talking, and then she found out in the streets that JoJo had been dating Pleasure P. So she said, oh, she broke the girl code by thinking dating one of my exes. I mean, yes, I understand, like, you know, family members or best friends or something like that, or cool friends, you know, when somebody dating someone and they got to be, that person become their ex, you don't go after the ex because it create friendship, create tensions in the friendship or something like that. So I understand that. How close JoJo Shay was, we don't know. But I guess, in Shay mind, like, we was cool girls, we was homies, and you just went behind my back and started dating Pleasure. Now, I don't think JoJo and Shay was that cool like that. Understand, but Shay, like, you can't get mad for every female that's done dating with Pleasure, because Pleasure, at the end of the day, is a dog. So, if you gonna get mad, why you do that? Because it's like, it could be anybody else. It could have been Amara, you could have beef with Amara. It could have been Trina, could have beef with John. Anybody who would date Pleasure P, I think Shay has a way, and she has a feeling towards that. Like, she's not over him as much she says she is. And I explain that later on in the episode. So, that was that. So, I would say, you know what? If we could have a sit down with you and JoJo, we could hash this out. And Shay want Amara there as a peacemaker. And I was like, listen, Amara can't handle y'all wild ass business because she's not a wild person like that herself. So y'all two going at it. I don't think she could be able to be a peacemaker with y'all. Y'all could just go keep going, and she could just her voice could be in the background. So that was that. Alright, so Amara sat down with JoJo and Amara's mom because she said she happy that Julian got her some gigs in Miami so she could be close to her mother and everything. So it won't be too crazy. And she said she feel bad because she wasn't there. I said your mom could take care of yourself. She had a one little accident. Good, pray to God that she wasn't badly hurt more than her hand. And she's good. She's always go. She go be there for herself by herself. Anything when we go on a tour or something like that. So don't worry about yourself being home and being protective and being there for your mom. But she said they was like, oh, mommy need a boyfriend. And so Joe just said, mommy need a boyfriend. You need somebody in the house. She said, I don't care if my mom have a boo thing, but he ain't be no touching and all that. So I said, look at how you got here. Cause mama doing the freaky deaky and got you here. So don't worry about your mama. Your mama could do good. And they saw a guy cross, like a nice older guy, and mama said, ooh, yeah, I like that. And they was talking, he said nothing bad. She said, ooh, and then they left it alone. And that's when mama talked to JoJo about Shay. And JoJo, it comes to JoJo, she said the reason why her Shay's friendship ended and broke down is that Shay's JoJo told Shay something in confidence. And then Shay went out and spread her business out everywhere. So that's why her and Shay is not cool. And I said, oh, what was that thing she spread out? Because I don't know. Maybe Shay is that type of person. I mean, maybe she felt type of way because you was dating the pleasure. I don't know. But I said that's in Code of JoJo. They had to fall it out because Shay could have kept her mouth closed. So she said, okay, we're cool. I sit down with everything and see how this gonna go about. I said, bam. All right. Then we had Shay. Shay sit down and talk to Baby Blue, cause you know Shay and Baby Blue are cool friends. Whatever happened, they've been good and everything. And Shay just sat down and talked to Pleasure, asked him about how's the group going, and he said it's going crazy. But how's it is with your brother, Spectacular? Cause I could have sworn in my last video too, I said they was cousins. I could have sworn they was cousins. I don't know what it was, but they actually brothers, and they had the same father. And Baby Blue say, listen, I don't know. He needs to get better because I have a better father relationship with with our father that he has, and it's a rocky term. So he need to come to terms and reach out to the father. And he said, no, why you think the father? He said the father should reach out to the Spectacular and work on his relationship with his son. And he said, no, the father nigga do that. He's a street nigga, so street dude. So plus Spectacular had to reach out to him. It's not gonna be the other way around. I said, wrong, baby. Okay, see, that's what mama's father's boy do to you. Like you so close to your father, you don't see the different way. If he a close relationship with you than he's with his other son, then that's what the father has to do to patch up with his son, not the other way around. And he said he feels the time he wants a relationship with the father, he need to reach out. I said no, the father should reach out to them because he's not doing that what he needs to do for Spectacular, and he's the father. So what he a street dude? Ain't no different rules for a street dude. At the end of the day, he's the father, and he should have just as much time have an equal relationship with his son Spectacular that he has with you, Baby Blue. So don't come up here saying that Spectacular should have reach out to the father if he wants a relationship like that. It's not like he wants it. It's like, come on, that's his father. So he should have a good relationship and want his father to be in his wedding. But if his father is so mean and stuff like that towards him, and you don't want him in his wedding, it's like that's kind of crazy. Hope they patch it up. But I don't believe that that Spectacular should reach out to the father. It's like that. Yes, he grow. If he want to talk to his father, reach out. It's yes. But I don't think he should make all his business to reach out to his father when his father should have been doing that to towards his son. So Baby will stop that. And he's at a group with Ricky. It is crazy. And she said it's the group or with Pleasure. And he think that Pleasure has ability to turn his other guys against him. I said, no, it's not. I don't think Pleasure is doing that. I think you're doing that yourself, Baby Blue. Don't make it seem like you the state and everybody else is innocent. And no, you the state and everybody else is guilty and the saint and sinners. It's just like that. Come on now. I'll say, all right. So Shay told her that she had to sit down with JoJo and everything. And he said, "Are you over pleasure?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm over pleasure. I'm just gonna sit down and talk to her and see what's going on, and why she broke the girl code and stuff like that." He said, "Why? It's like at the end of the day, he's not with you, so why you worry about it so much?" He said, "It's just about the girl code and see if he's a hoe or she was a hoe and stuff like that." I said, "Yeah, whatever, Shay. You just want to find a reason to be mad at somebody because they didn't anything with pleasure." I said, "It's over. He's your ex. He's not with you anymore. So leave that alone." But she said she want him to go with her to be a voice of reason and everything. He said, "I'll be there just for that." So we had to sit down. Amara had invited people for mother's empanadas because she said her mother's empanadas is the best in the world and stuff like that. I said, whatever. Let her eat that. I don't care if empanadas is good. Okay, when she got the best or not. If it's good, I will be there too. Shit, food, food. And so they was there. Pleasure P tried to empanadas. He said, "Oh, this is good." And sit down. So JoJo had Pleasure P there, and we had Shay with Baby Boo. I said, "Oh, this not gonna go good with those two beefing. That these two have a problem, and Mara cannot handle everybody like that by herself." So she told the guys to go away and let JoJo and freaking Shay talk it out. And I think that agree. That was a good idea. And right off the bat, she asked her, "Are you fucking Pleasure P?" And she said, "That's my dude. We kicking it." She said, "Oh, so you're a hoe. That's everything. You're a homo. We supposed to be girls and we a homo. You broke the girl thing. So you broke the girl code and everything. So like that. You a hoe ass bitch and like that. I see you fucking up all I was here on the street and you dealing with him and then I heard it and you dealing with I should say, what at the end of the day we talking and all stuff like that, why you so care about that? That's not the issue, not the reason and all that stuff. He said, "Well, you're a hoe," and it just escalated, it started escalating like you could hear it and Amara trying to calm them both down and she could calm them down. Like I said, Amara cannot hear. She's not the type of person to calm these girls down through wild hyenas. So Amara just sit down and say whatever. They was going at it, escalating, and then JoJo threw something. Like JoJo always hit it first, throwing things, and then backed away. Like she got bucked up when the security was there together. I was like, no, y'all was feet away each other. So why you need to throw something at her? So she threw something, and then they go at it and got beefed up. And Pleasure P was sitting in the back. He said, "This is ridiculous." All right, so after everything come, Baby Boo came down, was eating his empanadas and telling JoJo she still feel the type of way that um, she found out you did say something and she felt like you broke her trust by saying her things out, her business out there. And she said, "No, it's a problem because she's have a problem with Pleasure P and he not with her anymore and with me and she cannot move on." And I feel the same way because like why the hell you so that impressed that she did it with freaking Pleasure? Yes, I understand the girl code and everything, but I don't think y'all was that bestie friends for y'all to be like, "Oh, she messed with my ex and everything, and I have a problem with that," or whatever. I said, "You Pleasure boom bang broke up." And if it's so, and she did it's that chick and did that and so like that, so end her, forget about Pleasure B. She said, I'm not arguing with that with this. I can move on and find my own man. But Shay's in this thing, she need to have a storyline. So Pleasure P went to talk to Shay instead of go to JoJo. Amara picked that because I was like, listen, if your girl was going there and she's beefing, you would go to your girl first, not to go to Shay. So somewhere down the line, he still want to console and calm down Shay, something like that. I started. He said, "Come on now, we gotta stop this, gotta end. It's going like that. I did you wrong. Yes, I fucked up and everything. It was my fault. I want to make things right, but you need to stop this beef with everybody. It's like this is ridiculous. You asked for a reason. Do you still love me?" And she said, Pleasure asked me if I still love him, like this kind of thing. That's not the issue. I said, what is the issue? Because you rowdy for no damn reason, Shay. So it's either you still love for him, whatever. Because you don't care about that situation anymore. You wouldn't even be the Bucky rowdy. You'd have been at Georgia and say, "You know what? I didn't like that you was dating my man behind my back. You should have been honest, straight up for me, and whatever. It is what it is," and kept moving forward. But you want to keep going with this girl, keep going on a hoe or something like that. You want to fight her over Pleasure P. Well, you shouldn't be fighting over Pleasure P because at the end of the day, it's not about Pleasure. It was Pleasure P, and that's his fault. So your anger is at him, not towards any other females. But let it go, sis. Let it go, Shay. It's not good for you. Let it go. And So that, but mom said, why he's over there and talking, consoling her, when he should be over here? That's your man, right? So he should be on there. So it got JoJo thinking, looking like she was sitting there looking stupid. Baby Blue was sitting there eating empanadas, and mom was there, and Pleasure should have been over there to JoJo, not over there to Shay. It's like F Shay, she is X for a reason. Fuck out of what she do, she do. I can't control her. Go to your girl. And I see that. She said, listen, if that's what it is, and you see still with him, don't put me in the middle of it. I'm not dealing with it. I don't care about your arguments. I don't care about your fights. Don't put me in the middle of it. I'm not getting in the middle of this relationship. I feel the same way. I said, listen, if that's what he do, he went over there to talk to Shay, and you still gonna be with him. Fuck it. Don't put me in the middle of nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about this relationship. Don't put me in the middle. Cause then at the end of the day, if I say something, you gonna come after me, and I'm not gonna be the first thing you coming after. So I said, I feel I'm on with that. So it got her thinking. Now we get a little scene with Jesse. Jesse wants to do this music. So Tip invited Jesse to her iFly thing. I'm gonna try that one day. I definitely want to go try that. The iFly, because I think it look fun. It's like that. So go to iFly. She want her mother, her son, and Jesse was there. She said Jesse's cool girl, and Jesse told her, like, I want to do my music, and I really feel that I want to do this. And she said she got to sit down with Big D and Big D and Lamb. That's his name. Big D and Lamb, and they are supposed to be like big producers out there who work with Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, a lot of stuff like that. She look up to them, and she really cool with Lamb. So she feel like she been like messed up and be passed around and being not taken lightly too, and being in a male dominated industry, which it is. Like, it is a male dominated industry, and sometimes women, it has it harder to make it big in this industry. But you need to learn what the industries are, because at this studio, and she would break it down. She said it's just so hard. No tears coming out, but she said it's so hard. It's a no worry about it. We got it. It's, you just gotta be on your grind. People gonna talk about you whenever what. You gotta stay focused, and this is what you want to work on. You gotta go. It's like that. And she did mention that I don't know how true it is. It's that Lab gave her the song Countdown, or Talk About Countdown, that later became Beyonce's song, and she was calling that, and that ain't gonna do it. It became Beyonce's song. So I said, oh. I don't know what grievance you want to say that by saying that, and tell me that the Countdown song that Beyonce had could have been your song, and that's to say you should have just jumped on it. But it is what it is. Producer has the right to the song, so they give it to whoever they feel like who could rock the song and do a good job for them and make the money. And I like the five. I like that song. Beat get a boom, get the boom, boom, fight. All right, let's stop. All right, so she went to the studio. She did a little piece to whatever song it was, and she added her little Creole to the thing and to the song. They said, okay, Big D came and listened to it. Lamb was producing it, and out of back she came up. She said, "Where y'all give me the song, the record? Where y'all give me the track?" And they said, "What?" She said, "No, you gonna give me the record, right?" I said, "No, that doesn't work like that. See, that's the type of thing you need to work. Yes, whatever happened in the past, you want like that, but you need to know how this works. Producers produce the song, so they own the rights to the song. They whatever contract they have with you and everything, whatever money is made, and the money is paid out to the producers and to the artists. The artist sung the song to make the song poppin' and everything. So whatever money you make, you get the portion of the money, and the producer get a portion of the money, because that's their owner rights. So they own the song, so you don't have the title control over the song. It's like that. Once it's in the works that use the artists who have the song, and it's somewhere your song as well, it's still in a way that they owns that song rights. So you can't. Is in a label. If you leave the thing, the song is still towards them. Even though you could still promote your song, whatever money you make at the song, they still have some type of proportion to it. That's what I know about the industry. I'm not in the industry as much, but they was explaining to her that way is that, listen, we own the song. So if we give you the song, the people could do that. It's like, this is my song and everything. Don't get credit to the people who have produced the song. And a lot of artists get sued over that in the past because they they said it's their song, they wrote their song, they did this song by themselves, they produced their own song, which actually somebody else had produced it, and they never gave them accolades or credits towards it, or even paid them. And she said, oh, you don't pay. She said, I would give you the money, so like that, whatever, so you don't know. So she said, no, we got to do the contract and work it out and say, listen, this is what it is. If we work on this song and it's the contract and all that stuff like that, this song is owned by us. And you can form the song, you can do whatever you want with the song and stuff like that, but you cannot wear with the song and only you build the credit benefits, or you claiming it on yourself and not credit the person who has produced the song. So they own the rights. And he told her it's a hard no. It's a hard no, but it's a no. Like, we can't do that. And she just felt defeated. She said, oh my gosh, I just been burned by people and everything. I don't think Land would have been person. But that's because you cool with him. He, at the end of the day, he's a business person. If he works with blood, sweat, and tears to help you produce a song and track like that, yes, it's their right because it's their record label. So it's their label that owns the song. You cannot come around and say like, oh, I take the song and everything and I can pay you with that. I said, no, that's not works that way. So, she felt kind of upset about that. He said, we just got to cover our tracks because we had done this in the past when we have done this and people have burned us. So we want to cover our tracks. And I said, if that hasn't happened and you was doing that for other people as a favor and they said they was going to pay you and they didn't pay you, I would do the same thing. I said, no, we got to have a contract. We got to do this. No, at the end of the day, it's my song. Yes, you're the artist who is the face of the song and you get money out of it, but we also get a cut out of it as well. So Jesse said she was sick about that. So that made me think why she's so maybe angry at Amara, because she said she feel like Amara is soaring and succeeding, and she should be like up there like Amara is. So I was like, all this kind of contrived beef she has with Amara is petty, irrelevant, because at the end of the day, her real passion that she wants, Amara is doing it right now, and I feel like she's envious of that. So that's why I make it feel like why Jesse's so freaking I hate Amara right now, because Amara is soaring and she's not. So I mean I'm reaching, but that's when I concluded right from now. But that was that. And lastly, Trina. So Trina is doing that. She's not doing the TNT anymore. She's working hard and everything. So she had this radio thing and 99.7 Jams or something like that in Miami, and she invited Bobby there to sit down with the interview, and she just want to see how he handled that, because she's considering and signing Bobby, but she just want to know how more ready he is and everything. I say he's ready. She's showing that he's ready, but she want to say steps, but she is considering signing him, and he sat down and talk and everything, and she said, I'm proud of you, whatever you're doing and everything, and she has been invested in him, like giving him booking agent, giving him things like that, and helping him. So like that, it's a long way from what she was doing, what they was before, but she's doing it now. So I said that's good, and she just want to make sure and work down. So like to have patience. And he said let's do a song together. She said we'll think about that. Just have a little patience, and you will get that. And I said good, just work on it. And she was just talking about Alvin and all that stuff. He said, oh, Alvin doing his own thing. I hear him doing, taking deals and taking meetings and stuff like that. And meetings, because, Bobby and Alvin got at it last season. And, Trina was taking up for Alvin. And now Alvin's doing a flip around this season. It's like he doing his own thing. And Trina was like, what the hell? Because he's supposed to be there. Because like, I had a meeting with the sunglasses line and Good Woman. And he didn't show up. He showed up late. And he wasn't promoting. He wasn't doing assistant jobs. Assistant duties. So she needs to sit down with her team, because she said her team needs to get together, because we all like it is shambles and rocks right now. Bobby had to sit down with Shay and Tip, because he feel like Trina is not being serious with him and strong on him, and he wants this deal so badly, like he really wants this. I said it takes patience sometimes. You can't rush perfection. You can't rush it, Bobby. And he said he got a deal of an offer from a record label, a new record label that's starting off, and basically he'd be the first artist in a deal. So they give him an offer, they want a vision, they understand. He understands the struggle, but he's like, they say, listen, you gonna do with somebody who's new, who don't know anything like that. They start, or somebody who been in the game for a while, who can take your career. She been doing stuff for you, so don't make any rash decisions and just hold out. You will get that offer, to make that offer, but don't burn your bridges, because if she finds out you was doing this and you saying this, It's gonna be crazy. So he said he's right. He told him don't say that to Trina. I don't want to mess up my deal with my cousin. So they said work on your cousin and you get the deal. All right, that. And then Trina said she had to sit down. So she had to sit down with the KD, her, I think her manager, something like that, and part of her management team, and L, who's the CEO of Good Woman, to work on her sunglasses line. And L told her that, oh, Alvin came up to me because he wanted to do a clothing line. She said, Alvin? Like that. He said, well, he's a creative director. So he was like, she said, he never told me anything about that. He creative director. He not my creative director. He's assistant. He said, oh, well, she said, no more about that. That's not going to happen. No, we going to do this. Now, let's go back with him. I'll deal with him later. She said, oh, cool, cool. Then lastly, we get that Trina has to sit down with her team. Reggie, KD. Reggie, I think it's like producers, albums, things like that, or work on the music. KD's part of the management team. Julia's her manager. And Alvin, her assistant. They had a sit down meeting. She said, we need to get together. Because she said, listen, people have pre ordered my album, and this album been out for 2 years. And it works in 2 or 3 years. Where's the album gonna come out? I want the album to come out. She's like, she was flipping out. She said, this was we also in the all organized. Reggie, you doing all doing Miss 50 Million projects. KD, you doing all those other things. Julie, you so far up Marvin ass. You not worried about me. And Alvin, I don't know what the hell you be doing. You coming late. You never been around all that sort of thing. You taking meetings all that sort of thing. What the hell you doing? Like Trina was like really talking fast. I said, calm down, Trina. You're about to pop the vessel. Like try to go hard. And it was crazy. It was like Alvin was sitting there. She said, "You haven't been an assistant like that, and I'm here. You talking about taking deals and trying to do a clothing line, things like that." And he said, "Assistant." And he said, "Well, I've been calling. I called me Reggie and Katie. See what's going on, going on." And said, "You calling us and not going to get us to do anything any better." And Reggie said, "We have been working hard to do that." She said, "We need to get this album out." People's like, "Really? If we don't get this album out, it's done for me." It's like that. And she said, "What I'm hearing about you taking a freaking side deals with L. You're not doing that. You're not working with her. You're not doing anything. You're not taking no side deals. It's a dumb rap. It's a work with me. It's my sunglasses line. You're not doing with that LD and so like that." She said, "You took over my creative though. You're not my creative. You're my assistant. You must be the assistant to do this." He hasn't been the assistant to do this at all. So what the hell you trying to think you doing and trying to take a side deal? She said, "Well, I can take side deals." She said, "No, you're not taking side deals. This is a rap. You know what? Get out of here. You fired." I said, "Okay." He said, he acted like he was unfazed. He said, "I don't care. I'm gonna do what I gotta do." I said, "Albert, sit your ass. Go somewhere." And Bobby told her that he's a snake and you watch out for him. And I guess Trina found out her own medicine that Alvin is going. He used Trina to get what he wanted. Now he got the platform. He gonna say, okay, whatever. He gonna say he a Trina creative director. I said, yeah, bullshit. But that was Miami. Like I said, I didn't try to make the video long, but I get it's 30 something minutes. I had to talk about it, right? So it was good. It was a lot of content they gave us. But please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you like it. Tell me what you think about this whole storyline and what you think about Miami so far. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.